And what is going on, guys? This is Riveting Whale 22 for Wolfpack Productions with another Trash or Treasure episode. And yep, it's Hollywood Squares for the PlayStation 3. I had played the Wii version of this before, but it's the exact same game. Anyways, you have character creation here that you can do with the X button, but I'm not going to show that. I've already completed the I completed the first game last night, I should say, on stream. The idea here is you have to win all 5 days. Anyway, for each day you win the main game, you don't have to win the bonus count. You get a new item of clothing. Anyway, and there's multiple weeks, by the way. And as for how Hollywood Squares is played, once it's finished loading, I'm going to throw it over to Tom Bergeron and let him explain it.
You'll pick a square. I'll ask the star in the square a question. The star in the square will answer the question. You will then either agree or disagree with their answer. If you guess correctly, you get the square. Guess wrong, however, and your opponent gets the square. So be careful. You win the round if you manage to line up 3 squares in a line, a column, or diagonally. You can also win if you get any 5 squares on the board. You must get the winning square yourself. You cannot win if your opponent guesses wrong. Whichever contestant wins 2 rounds wins the game and goes into the bonus round. We'll get right into Texas. Brad Garrett. Brad, why does hardly anyone ever drown in the Dead Sea? Well, that's because that's where David Hasselhoff.
Okay, I like these video clues for Brad Garrett. None of the other stars have them, though.
I only know this because I'm a fisherman, so first 4 or 5 miles or 8 hours. Very shallow.
I don't think there's any water in it. I'm going to disagree.
Which square do you want, Circle? Sit. You don't get the square.
And look at how good this board looks graphically, folks. And the sound is pretty good, too, but I'm going to go with, and this is a half joke, I'm going to go with my store manager, Alexis.
Score though. What is the name of the movie company that Adam Sandler formed with his
I know this one.
choice?
It's not Billy Gilmore.
It's Happy Fantasy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's the round and $1,000. Great. This is the first round you won today. Just one more, and you're off to the bonus round.
And here's our first strike against this game. There's no secret square game. Every version of Hollywood Squares, even Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, had the secret square game. This one doesn't.
Brad Garrett.
I would assume you would have to go into a.
Has the loser, Oscar Mayer. They have the Wienermobile. Yes, they do. Yes. Who has the Kissmobile? You know, let's face it. Being Gene Simmons is just sad. Release. Mobile and take a stab. Chaps. What do you think?
I think it's Kiss themselves, but I think he's right. What I was saying was there's no secret square, and that's actually
Your turn, X.
and that's kind of a slight against this because it's a big part of the game. And every version of Squares that's ever been on from 1968 or whenever it was till. So we do have a secret square game. Okay. Forget everything I just said.
Study by the University of Illinois College of Medicine found that CPR works best. You agree or disagree with the answer.
That's silly enough to be true.
Staying alive. Which square do you want, Circle? Emily for the block. You'll roll. X, pick your square. Alexis. In 2001, a computer virus spread by masquerading as a digital picture.
I heard about this, actually. I'm going to go with on a corner cub. I think it's right.
Where do you want to go, Circle? Michael for the block. Oh, sorry, you're wrong. Select this Michael. Sea goddess to the pirates try to free.
I wish I'd seen this.
Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Make your choice.
It's not Calypso.
They try to free Calypso.
It is Calypso. Ooh.
Your turn, sir.
I like the voice. The voice of Tom Bergeron is on point, though. But my only slight against this, I have another slight against this. I wish the rest of the stars were actually real, but I guess I understand why the only real one's Brad Garrett. Because he was on the show anyway and would be easy to get the rights to.
Gentleman's Quarterly magazine is better known as
GQ.
Do you agree or do you disagree? It's better known as GQ. Yes, you got it right. Circle, it's your turn to play. Brian for the
I shouldn't have.
Circle.
I should have gone to Brian. I didn't even see that.
Keep your chin up. That's only one. You can still win.
Very true.
Let's start the third and final round. Pick a square, X.
Of course, Brad Garrett.
Can imitate a rusty hinge, the chop of an axe, the rattle of a gas tank, even a squawking hen, technically called Mimus Polypox. Sadly, that's Rich Little. Too nice, baby. That's a synthesizer.
I don't think that. Yeah, it's like it's like it sounded like an animal, but I like how the questions are different every game. I haven't heard any of the questions from last night yet. And the game, if I get it. Two, I think I know this. Try Again was an Aaliyah song. I'm gonna go for it.
Gets the square, wins the round,
and the game.
You're headed to the bonus round.
Now this is another slide I have. You're supposed to be able to pick your celebrity. Easy. That's actually from Waterboy. Trading Spaces?
What do you think? Which is the only state commercially grow coffee?
Is it Hawaii? I don't think so. It is Hawaii.
Which female-related
Spam.
Monty Python comedy sketch? Make your choice. In the 2007 movie Perfect Stranger, Halle Berry had what job? What do you think? You get the square.
I didn't know, but that didn't sound right to me.
First woman to win.
I think I know this.
Let's have your selection. Nice work. In the movie Grease,
John Travolta?
how do you feel about that? You're who produced T.I.'s
I'm not sure.
I'm serious. How do you feel about that? Nice work. What is the
World's most popular fruit? I'd say an apple. We're basically going to win it. I almost swept the board.
Wow. Good answers. There's only going to be one key left. The only key remaining must be the correct key.
So before I pick the key, is this trash or treasure? Well, if this were a few years ago, I would have said it's trash. But I've had a change of opinion. This one's actually a pretty good one. I am going to call this treasure. It's a faithful reproduction of Hollywood Squares minus the bonus round. Since there is a secret square game, I'd say they got a lot of this right, but they botched the bonus round. Which, again, it's not really enough for me to slide this from treasure to trash, so I'm going to call it treasure. Anyway, until next time, guys, I will see you again right here on the Hollywood Squares. Bye bye.